Hey everybody, welcome to Up Missoula. I'm your host, Scott Ramph.
And I'm also your host, Noelle McFoy, and that was Asaph Adonai on piano. Asaph, what song was that?
That was Mick Jagger's Painted Black.
Nice. Yeah. I love the classical version. It's awesome. That's great.
You should make more popular songs into classical songs. I'd like to hear.
Should.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep that on.
I want to hear some Taylor Swift.
I want to hear some Satisfaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But we have a great show for you guys. It's Monday. We've got a couple guests waiting in our wing. We have Isaac Harms and Kaylee Burke here from Harvest Homecare, and they're going to talk more about senior speed dating.
Yep.
And then Erin Roberts is here, and she's going to talk about Hooked on Art.
Which is happening up in Bonner this week.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This weekend, in a week, on Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
February 6th, 2016.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll hear more about that.
But last
later.
Friday, I went to Mama Load.
Oh.
And that's not Mama Load, L-O-A-D, it's L-O-D-E. Mama Load.
Load.
It's a magazine that's here in Montana. If you haven't heard about it, then you're probably young like me.
Or a communist.
That's a bold statement.
It's fine. It's 2016. No one's
Or
worried anymore.
yeah, everyone's becoming a communist now, I guess. But we do. I did get some footage from the Mama Load. So without further ado, here's a little taste of some Mama Load.
Thinking on this event initially was really around parenthood and the things we know as parents that we so often feel guilty about or regret or wish we did differently or did more of. But I think through this event the last couple years we've learned that it's so much bigger than that, and we all have stuff we need to let go of, and this is an opportunity for us to do that together as a community. And it is a party and a celebration, and it's also a super meaningful, profound event. So thanks so much for being here with us.
Yeah, that was Dory Gillels, and she was talking about a burning minivan that happened out on Flanagan Motors. Mm-hmm. And here's a taste of the little burning van. It took forever for the van to catch on fire because it rained on the van. But yeah, it was a nice little event, good turnout, good amount of folks burning their old regrets from the past. And
Yeah.
who hasn't had regrets? They just wish they can just throw in there and just burn them.
Just burn away.
Just burn away those regrets.
Man, no one. Everyone's got regrets. I don't know.
Except for children.
Except for children.
They're
they don't
not
have regrets
people.
Yet.
No.
No, they're like little aliens. They just like get older. I don't know. It's scary. It's weird to think about. But we got some weather for you guys. Oh wait, I've got it.
Oh, you do?
Oh yes.
Oh, thank you. But of course, it is currently 25 degrees outside, and you can expect some winter advisory warnings happening until 10 a.m.
Oh no!
But I was walking down the street, and it was really nice. It wasn't too bad. It was nice, fluffy snow. I saw some people running in the snow because people
Missoulians are crazy. They run in the snow. It was a nice morning. It was chilly, a little chill, but the snow is nice.
But it's supposed to get fairly cold tonight, into the teens.
Ooh. Well, yeah. If you guys take a look at this, how cold is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be a low of 16 degrees, and even lower Tuesday night, a low of 14 degrees. So well below freezing levels, and just the perfect amount of mesh between cold and basically all that snow that's going to be falling today is going to be frozen tomorrow, so be careful on the road, folks.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
But if it's snowing for us, then you know it's most definitely snowing in the mountains. So here is your snow report. So up at Whitefish, they've got 3 inches of new snow in the past 24 hours. Their lower base depth is 47 inches and the upper is 97 inches. Over at Blacktail, they've got 0 new snow in the past 24 hours. Their lower base depth is 32 inches and their upper is 74 inches. And then over at Snowball, they've got 7 new inches of new snow. So that's just right around the corner, you guys. Mm-hmm. So 34 inches is their lower base depth and 67 inches in their upper base depth. And then up at Lost Trail, they got 1 inch of new snow, 55 inches on their lower base depth, and 60 inches up top. And then for Discovery, 5 inches of new snow and 32 inches for their lower base depth and 45 inches up top. Yeah, so there's your snow report. Looks like we've got a lot of really great snow right now.
Yeah, and of course, if you don't want to go out into the snow, you can stay home and you can log on to our website and watch our episode, past episodes, and interviews on our website, wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. So nice, we made you write it out twice. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
You can like Missoula Community Access Television on Twitter. You can like MCAT on Facebook, or just check us out on mcat.org.
And of course, it is the beginning of the month, and we're having our orientation, not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, which I believe that's February 10th.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So,
Sweet.
and if you're interested in learning a new skill, which includes videography, come down to us. Because I remember with this one girl, when she went to Nepal, she took a bunch of pictures, and she came here and was like, "Oh, great, this is wonderful. I can't wait to help you with this." And it turned out she just wanted to make a PowerPoint. I was like, okay. I guess I can show you some things because I don't know.
Well, could she have put them on Final Cut and just made a slideshow?
I actually showed her how to use Google Docs because Google Docs is quite amazing. Google, it's
you
amazing.
really did it again, Google.
You did it again, Google. Basically killing Microsoft. Faster, harder,
and stronger.
Yes.
Thanks.
Wait, now I got that song stuck in my head.
Which song is
that? That electronic music song.
Oh no! I don't listen like that.
I'll make you listen to it after the show.
I'll tell you guys about it.
It's stuck in your head, and it's like when you think of electronic music, it's like the
electronic music.
Francis Ford Coppola of electronic music.
I don't know.
The original godfather of music.
Well, we've got some new programming for you guys, though.
And why not?
Yeah, and why not?
But of course, me and Ron, we did bear bait dance.
Cool, yeah.
And there was a particular dance that Ron, our very own Ron Show, highlighted. It was a 2-camera shoot. I was there, he was there.
Cool.
He was up in the rafters. I was up getting some close shots of some dancing. It was a nice little dance, and there was also a guy on a fiddle, just kind of in the corner playing the fiddle and moving along to the dancing. But without further ado, here's this, and when we come back, we'll have Isaac and Kaylee. Hey, welcome back. We're here with Isaac and Kaylee, and they're here to talk about senior speed dating. So please tell our viewers what's going on.
What's going on? Well, I don't know if some of the viewers might remember we were back with you guys in October. I'm excited for our first elder speed dating event, and so we're here to talk about our second one. And it's the same premise. We're looking for people who are ages 60 to 90 or older. We really don't care.
100.
It's all about friendship, and if love happens, that's great. But it's truly just actual speed dating, and we need 10 couples. In the last event, we had 8, and it was brilliant. It was so much fun. We had so many brave people that were really excited, and a lot of connections. People that actually knew each other,
but
hadn't seen each other in 20 years. So it was amazing. So we've been going around doing presentations at facilities and just in the community, talking to elders about happiness and love and how actually happiness heals. And I remember actually I was asking a group of elders, when's the last time you guys dated? One was like 50 years ago. It's like, tell me about that. How was that? Do you remember the day? Do you remember everything about it? They're like, yeah. But they're excited to try something new, which I'm finding that mostly the ladies are being very, very eager to join in, but the men are still kind of hanging out, thinking about it.
Fellas, come on, you're not getting any younger.
So if say I was an old man and everyone calls me an old man ramp. I tell my kids to call me old man ramp. And what would you tell some of the people who are like, I don't know about it.
What is this? I don't know how you would answer this, but I feel like just let go.
Yeah.
And what's so beautiful actually as you age, you do get to let go more than you are as a young adult or an older adult. You have so many responsibilities, so many like I have to do this. As you age, you get to let that stuff go. And you get to live more in the moment now than ever. So live in the moment and just go for it. It's truly part of aging. One of the plagues of aging is loneliness and boredom and helplessness. And so if you don't put yourself out there and continue to connect with your community, you're going to continue to maybe not be as happy as you could be. So I would just encourage people to give it a go and try it. What do you think about that?
I think with age comes a good story, and it's always fun to meet somebody new and hear how they got to where they are. So.
Yeah.
Cool. So speaking of stories, what kind of stories do you guys, can you guys tell from you guys' first experience with this?
I can tell you there was a lot of nervousness. I'm getting the same kind of calls as I did before, just this, okay, so I'm going to go because my friend's going to go with me. And I was like, that's great. I think, though, knowing that it happened before, people are a little braver, saying, okay, this is real, this can happen. From the first event, everybody was a little nervous. We weren't sure how excited people would be when they get there. So, everybody's just like, what's it going to be like? A lot of people wanted just to come to view. But we're like, nope, sorry, this is private.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that. And it turned out that
That'd be very awkward.
when everybody got there, they were so just free-spirited and really happy. There was so much energy. I remember one lady was really like, I'm here just for my friend. This is nothing I would ever do. But she had such a good time at the end of it. So it was really exciting. And there's actually a couple from the first one that are still dating.
Good. I was gonna ask you.
From a month ago they were. So no names, but yes. Yeah, so we're excited.
That's
about
awesome. Okay, so then tell us, how many minutes do they get to spend?
that. 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes. And I encourage everybody to try sitting down with a stranger or even your friend for 5 minutes and have a conversation. It's a lot longer than you think. It's really daunting, but it's awesome. And you learn so much about somebody really literally within the first 2 minutes. And so it's pretty fun and exciting. So, yep, we're Harvest Homecare is excited to continue to host this event with Village Senior Center and First Security Interstate are our sponsors for this event. And we're really excited to bring the love to Missoula.
Yeah. So when and where again?
February 11th from 4 to 6 at the Silk Road.
Nice. And can people, is there like a drop-in thing where people can wait last minute? So they have to call you guys.
Yes, we have
So
to have
what is that
register.
number where people have to call?
Thanks for asking. So you want to call 214-3053 to call, or you can email kburke@harvesthomecare.net for more information as well. And you have to pre-register, so you're committed, and because we need 10 couples, we need you 10 that are committed to come. And then it kind of takes it away from there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Wow.
I'm
Do you
excited.
have any stories from the last event you were there?
The feedback was awesome. Everyone enjoyed it, and I even know 3 people that want to do it again.
Great.
And they're men.
Yes,
Nice.
good, yay. Well, you guys definitely let us know how it goes so that we can let our viewers know
You
how
bet.
the update was. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us.
This is Isaac and Kaylee.
Yeah, thank you.
No matter what you're planning, if you plan to drink, plan to have a friend get you home. Get ride home ideas and tools at plantolive.mt.gov. Your smartphone can help you find a bar, alert your friends that you're in the bar, update you on your team while you're at the bar, and now, let you know you need a ride home from the bar. That is smart. Download blood alcohol calculators for your phone at plantolive.mt.gov.
Sergeant Greg Amos with the Missoula Police Department. I'd like to talk a little bit about something I see downtown routinely, and that is pedestrians crossing against the pedestrian heads. So I'd just like to explain what is actually legal. You cannot begin crossing in the crosswalk when it's either flashing and in the countdown or solid red. The only time it's legal to begin crossing in that crosswalk is when the white crossing sign is displayed. What the countdown is for, and the only thing that's there for, is to tell you how much time you have to finish crossing the street, presuming that you started when it was legal to do so.
Hey, we're back. We're here with Erin Roberts, and she's here to talk about Hooked on Art, which is happening in Bonner this Saturday. So tell us, what is Hooked on Art?
Hooked on Art is in its 11th year. It was originally put together to honor our kind of local celebrity artist, Walter Hook's birthday. He was integral in founding the Fine Arts program at the University of Montana.
Cool.
And he went to Bonner School as a kiddo, and we have lots of his artwork and a giant mural in our library.
So you have even some of his art from his Bonner days too?
No.
Oh, that'd be cool.
No,
That would be really
Bonner
cool.
days. That would be awesome.
They'd probably be like.
if I were to draw something, you'd think that's from my elementary school days now.
Yeah.
Oh, did you make this in middle school? No, I made it today.
And so, what kind of things are going to go on at Hooked on Art?
We will be there from 10 to 4. Yummy food in our cafeteria. There will be. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, and because the cool thing is that the school just made a new cafeteria, right?
It's under construction. So come and check it out if you know.
Yeah.
Come check out our construction zone.
Because I'm at Bonner like every month for the Bonner council meeting, and it's a cool little place, and I really like how the school is. It's definitely has a really cool vibe for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we will have food. We have 25 artist vendors set up in the gym with their wares for sale just in time for Valentine's Day. So come on out and buy your Valentine something sweet if you haven't already. Nice. We have a guest artist. Her name is Donna Thomas. She's actually a former student of Walter Hook's. So she will be sharing her artwork and talking about her relationship with Walter from 1 to 2.
Great.
We have Zach coming over, and they will be doing a kiddo ceramics art workshop from noon to 1:30. So
there's a lot going on.
Tons going on that day.
And it's all happening from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
10 to 4.
Cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Be there or be square.
Do you guys have any music?
Yeah, we are going to have some former Bonner School kiddos performing. McKenna Munden, Grace Sladen, Andrea Harcel is going to come out. She's kind of our little celebrity person with her daughter, who's a teenager, and they're going to perform together on stage. And we have also our little Bonner dance troupe. We actually have, I think she's the only salaried dance teacher in the state of Montana at Bonner School.
Wow.
And I think they're performing from 2 to 3.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Cool. That's awesome.
Fun day.
And so,
I've been working hard.
Yeah.
Where can people find more information about this?
You can go on to our Bonner School website and click on the link Hooked on Art, and you'll find out everything you need to know.
Great.
I'll be there.
Great. And that's where they can get in touch with you as well, if they have questions or anything?
Yep. So if you guys are interested in going on to Hooked on Art, it's happening in Bonner School, and it's right across the street from the old mill in Bonner. All you got to do is you drive through Bonner, and as soon as you pass the tracks, the railroad tracks, to your right, go to the school. That's to the right.
Yeah.
Don't go to Great Falls.
No, don't go to Great Falls.
Because that's how you get to
That's
Great
like
Falls.
3 hours away. Yeah. If you've hit an hour, you're like, oh man, you've gone too far.
But hey, you're in Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln's fun.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Erin.
Thanks,
so
guys, so
one more
much
time.
again.
10 to 4, Saturday, February 6th, Bonner School.
Hooked on Art.
Birthdays come and go, each year adding up to a lifetime full of extraordinary moments. At Missoula Aging Services, we promote the independence, dignity, and health of older adults. We are ready to help connect seniors to the help they need. Knowing you've got friends to support you, each birthday can be special. See how we can help. Call 728-7682 or log on to MissoulaAgingServices.org.
A great day for me includes a walk outside with my wife.
My great day includes reading a good book.
A great day for me includes the morning crossword puzzle.
My great day includes playing the piano.
As you grow older, Missoula Aging Services can help direct your aging journey with a new Options for Better Aging program. Give them a call at 728-7682 to find out more.
Hey guys, what's up? I got some events. So this is what's going on in your community today. Starting at 9:30 a.m. is our family fun time over at Mismo Gymnastics. This is for open gym for ages walking to 12 years, and it's a supervised and safe environment full of obstacle courses, trampolines, and foam pits. From 10 a.m. to 6 all day long over at the Missoula Public Library. They've got open time in their makerspace. So this is, you can go in there and learn how to use the equipment or work on a project of your choice from 10 to 6. Over at Roots Acro Sports Center, they have got their preschool play group. This is for ages walking to about 5 years. It's $8 to drop in, $12 for siblings, and they set up different activities and stations around the gym, and then parents and children get to choose what they want to do. Moscow Monday is at the Montgomery Distillery at noon. This is where they redistribute the wealth, and $1 from each cocktail sold that goes to a nonprofit in the area. They never list what the nonprofit is, but usually they have different categories, and it's for like environmental stewardship, helping hunger, like help fight hunger and homelessness, and then children activities. So usually that's what they donate back to. Over at the Senior Center, they've got their bridge group at 1 p.m. This is the Beginners Brush Up group. And then there's also Duplicate Bridge over at Garden City Duplicate Bridge Club. And that's also at 1 p.m. So you can go to Senior Center, you can go, if you can find out where Garden City Duplicate Bridge Club, you can go there. Over at the Public Library, they got their electronics exploration. This is also in their makerspace. So more chance to explore, and you can check out their platforms or work on a project. Top Hat Lounge is hosting the live recorded shows of the Grateful Dead. This is from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s live shows. They also have trivia and drink specials. Over at Plonk is Service Industry Night at 6 p.m. If you work in the service industry, you can tell them that and ask them for an exclusive menu, and you'll get appetizer deals. Pretty cool, right?
Very.
Thanks, Scott.
Wait, let me try that again with my voice. It's very cool. That's even worse.
Okay. What's it gonna be? It's really cool.
Oh, how about this? It's cool. What else?
Cool, yeah.
Like very hipster, like it's like it's cool, you know. Like if you can, I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta change that camera.
I'll go back to me. Over at the public library, they've got computer fundamentals in the computer classroom. If you want to learn more about a computer and really like have no idea, like this is like the basics. So call 721-BOOK and you can sign up for that class. Over at Shakespeare and Company, they've got a book reading from Jeanette Hillis Jaffe. I don't know if I said that right.
Oh, we've met her. We've had her son in her.
Oh, yeah?
Jaffe?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, she wrote a book called Everyday Healing. It starts at 7 p.m. And it's called Everyday Healing, Stand Up, Take Charge, and Get Your Health Back. So she's going to be reading from it at Shakespeare and Company at 7.
I think, remember her kid? Her kid's like the little funny boy. He wanted to be Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman in the Noelle in Space. 2 weeks ago. Really short, chubby cheeks.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Oh my god, with the curly hair?
Kind of curly, wavy, long black hair.
Our favorite little guy.
Gavin? No. Gavin's new.
Our favorite little guy that is like a little mobster.
The mobster.
Oh my god, I love him. He's, seriously, Missoula has got some really cool kids. And there's some really cool kids.
Missoula's a pretty cool place to grow up.
Yeah, there's some really cool kids that come to our camps, and they're so funny. I just love them.
When is our camps?
Oh, well, if you guys want to know more about that, our camps are on Saturdays from 1 to 5, and it's ages 9 to 13, but we'll be a little lenient. Like, if you've got, like, a cool 8-year-old that's mature, or like a 14-year-old that wants to participate, they can totally come. And parents yourself, if you want to stay and hang out, you are more than welcome to. Come by, check things out. Yeah.
Sorry about the plug.
Yeah, more than welcome to. Okay, but we got to get back to events. Okay, so one more event that's going on tonight, Monday, and then we'll go to Asaph's segment. So over at Grizzly Pool, they've got key log rolling lessons. So, so if you...
What's so funny about that?
No, well, the way that it's spelled lesions, not lessons. Key log rolling lesions.
Ouch.
Okay, but over at Montana Grizzly Pool, this is at the university. There are 3 sessions. Session 1 is February 1st to 17th. That's today. So classes are $45, includes 6 45-minute lessons, plus entry in the next key log rolling competition. So I don't even know what that is, but if you guys do, great. So that's what's going on in your community. Up next, we've got Asaph's segment.
In the 1930s, the original radio broadcast had radio live broadcasts like The Lone Ranger, Fibber McGee and Molly, and The Shadow Knows. But of all those radio broadcasts, I think the most popular is the one we're talking about today. And of course, we're talking about the one and only Green Hornet, known to the world as the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet is a fictional character, a masked crime fighter created by George Trendle and Fran Stryker, and it made its debut on the radio in 1936 on WXYZ radio, and from there it went on to become a black and white serial, they called it in those days. They called it a serial. This is the actor Gordon Jones who played the original Green Hornet before Van Williams and Bruce Lee version came out. This version came out in 1940, and then in 1960, that's when they had the Bruce Lee version. But this is the original, and they had 13 serials in this series. And I have the entire series at home in my collection. And so at the end of each episode, the Green Hornet was about to be killed, and they would have the actual words going up on the screen saying, "Tune in next week." So that's how they started the original Green Hornet. And there's the sign, and you've got that clip. Let's just show a scene from there real quick. There's the Black Beauty, buzzing at 200 miles an hour.
Never open another one.
Nice pan.
Yeah, right.
You can see how old-fashioned these scenes are here.
That's the car.
There's the Green Hornet, Kato.
He won't escape us tonight.
They must have had a lot of fun doing this, even though they didn't have the technology like we have today.
I would think that they did. Do you know what his mask is made out of?
Well, I don't know about this one here. It just looks really primitive, though, when you look at it.
Definitely.
I just wonder how hot that was on his face.
No nose hole, so he probably...
Looks like a trap.
Yeah.
Too convenient. Lights on, safe open.
Now, you may not recognize Kato. This was Luke Kyle. He went on to play in Kung Fu with David Carradine. He's the old boss. This is him when he was young. You know, the blind boss for David Carradine's character.
That's cool.
That was Luke Kyle as a young man playing the original Kato.
And when was this made?
This was in 1940, maybe 1941, something like that.
Yeah, this was 1940.
And there wasn't too many roles for a lot of Asian...
Not in those years there. But Luke Kyle broke through that, and a lot of doors were open for Asian actors because of his portrayal. Now, my final words of this here, the synopsis of this here, the Green Hornet, his alter ego is Brett Reed, who is a wealthy young publisher of the Daily Sentinel newspaper by day. And by night, Britt Reed dons the long green overcoat, the green fedora hat, the green mask of the mysterious Green Hornet, and he's a vigilante, see, that just takes over. And so the police and the public think the Green Hornet is a bad guy when he's really a good guy. So what he does is he uses that perception of him being a bad guy to be able to infiltrate the underworld. And so by the time the Green Hornet was on the Batman television series with Adam West, even Batman and Robin thought they were bad guys. So when they had a clash, it was a difficult clash because the Green Hornet didn't want to hurt Batman.
Yeah, because they're old college friends.
Robin.
They're old buds.
But they didn't want to ruin their image as crime fighters, but they were trying to break through. So they had to fight with Batman and Robin, the police, and the public.
Even though they didn't want to.
Yeah, even though they didn't want to. And of course, the Green Hornet saves the day, but Batman gets the credit for it. So.
Oh.
You're a jerk, Batman.
Yeah.
I did like Green Hornet. It's Batman.
It's Batman.
So obviously there's no Academy Awards or anything like that. These were just old radio broadcasts that they attempted to bring to life, and of course the Green Hornet was the most popular in that era.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll quit right there on that note.
Nice. Thank you very much, Asaph.
Sure.
That was Musical Notes with Asaph Adonai. Now we've got events for Tuesday. Okay, so starting at 9 a.m. over the Currents Aquatic Center tomorrow morning, they've got their winter walking tours and coffee meets. So they're going to walk around Paddy Canyon. So I'm pretty sure that you just show up at Currents at 9 a.m. It's only $5. And I don't know if everyone drives over in one van or if we all drive separately. But, they'll have hot drinks and good company. You walk around Paddy Canyon. Sounds awesome. Yeah, 9 to noon.
I'll wait until things get a little bit warmer.
Yeah, me too. Over at the Children's Museum of Missoula tomorrow morning at 11, they have a sensory table, and they're also going to be having a colorful activity with spaghetti noodles. Rainbow spaghetti. That sounds messy. 11 to 11:30. Over at Zootown Arts Community Center at noon tomorrow is their Zackercise. This is every week, every Tuesday at noon, from noon to 1, where you can go in there and exercise your butt off. It's not Ula, it's not Zumba, it's Zackercise. Over the Montana Distillery, they've got Mule-tastic Tuesdays at noon. $1 from each cocktail sold will go to a different nonprofit in the area from 12 to 8. Ooh, also at the ZAC, they've got a Potter's Paradise. It starts at 3 p.m. And so they have a 6-week unit that is dedicated to the wonderful world of ceramics. The unit is full of new ceramic learning opportunities. So it starts tomorrow at 3, and they're going to be doing a bunch of ceramics. Cool, yeah. Give the ZAC a call if you want to find out more information about that. Over at Taste Buds Kitchen, they have a spinach potato gnocchi workshop. Is that how you spell that? Gnocchi. Gnocchi?
I think if the G could be silent.
Gnocchi? Okay, yeah, I don't know. But they have a gnocchi workshop, ages 6 to 10. And if I'm not pronouncing this right, feel free to let me know. But it's $20 for ages 6 to 10 at Taste Buds Kitchen tomorrow at 4. And then Yoga Warriors is at the Learning Center at Red Willow at 4 p.m. This is a Pacific yoga program designed for veterans and their caregivers. Over at Frenchtown, in their library, they've got their Frenchtown Branch Lego Club from 4 to 6. And then over at the Temple House at 5. So Imbolg is Imbolg? I don't even know if I'm saying this right. So there is this really cool ritual and holiday that is going on. And it's going on at the Temple House.
Wow.
I know,
sounds like a cult.
It's not. It's not. So the ancient festival of Imbolg is also known as Candlemas, Lady Day, Feast of Flame, and Festival of Bridget. And so this is celebrating how it's about halfway through the winter equinox to our spring equinox. And so, so it's halfway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. And so they're celebrating the return of sunlight to the earth. Yeah.
It doesn't feel like mid-equinox.
I know, it is though. And if you guys have noticed, it's not getting all the way dark until about 6 o'clock now.
I know, isn't it amazing?
So that's exciting, yeah. And so people can arrive after 5:15. They observe the holiday at 9:15 p.m. They ask for a $5 public donation, and then they also have a feast around 11 p.m. So this runs late.
Cool.
But yeah, it sounds really interesting. Over at Tamarack Brewing Company, they've got Tamarack and Montana MOPH fundraiser, MOF. It's for the Montana Military Order of the Purple Heart. So they're helping serve veterans in the community. Starts at 5. They're at Natural Grocers. They have healthy gluten-free living at 6 p.m. You can learn the basics for the healthiest approach to gluten-free living. Lifelong Learning Center has basics of pet grooming at 6 p.m. And then also at 6 at the public library, they have a community creative writing workshop. Another thing at 6 p.m. is the Picking Circle at Top Hat Lounge. This is for bluegrass-oriented musicians to go down there and jam out. System Check is at the Public Library at 6:30. This is the official gamers club for ages 19 and under. And then over at REI, they have a GoPro video editing basics class. But you have to bring your laptop with GoPro Studio already installed and video files to the class. So then they can teach you how to do all the editing.
Sounds like a lot of prereqs.
Yeah, it does. Members are $20, non-members are $40. Register at rei.com/Missoula. I don't even know what a member is. So over at the Good Food Store, they also have hands-on pasta and gnocchi. Gnocchi? I don't even know.
There's a lot of GN words.
I know, I'm just not, I don't think I'm saying it right. Yeah. But it's $35, and you're going to learn how to make that and what it is and how to pronounce it correctly. And let me know. Over at Missoula Senior Center, they're having an African dance class at 7 p.m. $10 per class or $35 for 4 classes. And then my last event for tomorrow night, and the Mighty Diamonds are playing at the Top Hat Lounge at 9, and they're reggae. That's what's going on in your community. Check out MissoulaEvents.net, University of Montana website, or The Independent.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, we have a lot going on. Like, especially the next 2 days, you have all these events,
Lots
all
of
this
concerts.
great stuff.
Yeah, lots of music.
Like, yeah, you can look up online, look up all these events at MissoulaEvents.net. But of course, I do want to talk a little bit about what's happening for City Council tonight.
Ooh, let's hear it.
So, there, okay, I don't need to show this, but I'll just talk about it. So some City Council stuff that's going on here. Most of the time in the winter, they're going to be talking about what kind of plans are going to be being made for this upcoming year, especially with construction and whatnot. But there's really not much too much going on here. They're gonna they have a couple of community reports by Doug Grimm. I talked about him last week when he was giving that little statement about the lead poisoning.
Oh, yeah.
Up in the rattlesnake. This was about like 30 years ago. So don't worry about it. It's 30 years ago. It's probably better now. I hope.
I hope so too.
But then there's, of course, the public hearing is usually where I get the bulk of my information. And they're basically talking about an accessory dwelling unit, which otherwise known as granny apartment. So they'll talk a little bit more about that because they have a request. I'm just kind of skimming through this. Not really much going on. It looks like they're going to be claimed a lot of claims they're going to approve for sure. I'll talk more about it on Wednesday when I do the official City Council report, or not if it's a bust, because a lot of times it's a bust.
Sometimes it can be. Yeah, it kind of depends.
Yep.
On if it's good or not.
But of course, thinking back, Friday I did promise you guys we were going to show a stop animation video of the it was like another. I think it was like Noelle in Space 2.
Something.
We didn't show the Cow Planet one.
I'm pretty sure we did.
We
didn't
not.
show General Space Hospital.
I think. That's right. We didn't show General Space Hospital, which was Noelle in Space 3, which turned into a spin-off of General Space Hospital, and then General Space Hospital turned out to a spin-off to be a fashion show last weekend.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was totally a fashion show. I gotta edit that video. Speaking of fashion shows, I need to edit my fashion show video. And then also, it was kind of a good lesson because we learned how judging people hurts.
Oh, really?
And being judged. Yeah, because they wanted to judge each other. And then they were all hurt each other's feelings, so I made the judges be judged.
Oh.
And then now, so they got both spectrums.
But of course, I mean, that's the thing that kids are constantly going to be judging people well into their adulthood. I still judge people all the time.
It's just kind of inherent.
It's kind of inherent, but the only way they can be better, be more respectful in terms of judging, is practice.
And be more understanding, too.
Yeah. But I think they did a great job. It wasn't as bad.
I think these kids are awesome. Yeah, way to go, parents, for producing some
They
cool
judged
kids.
me on my outfit, and I was just like, how dare you?
They gave me a 5.
They gave you, out of what?
Exactly! I have no idea. They gave me such low scores. I was like, you guys, whatever.
Maybe it's a high end, because, there's a lot of, movie reviews that have only up to 5 stars.
It's true. I don't know. I thought it was out of 10. I feel like, whatever. They gave me a 5.
Everything's not out of 10.
I was just like, whatever. You guys are 9.
Maybe next time they should give a percentage score, and then they're a little more clear.
Yeah.
Maybe or
just say they didn't even talk about the clothes. They were like, we didn't like your moves. They were like, you were very energetic, but not what we were looking for. And they gave me a 5.
But without further ado, here are these little brats on General Space Hospital, or Noelle in Space Part 3, and so on and so forth.
We love them. We really do.
It's great. Without further ado, here is from our stop animation drop-ins every Saturday from 1 to 5. Here's General Space Hospital.
Hey, can you set course for a good plan? Like, could we maybe set course to the planet wherever Donald Trump is?
Sure.
We should go to the planet of yarn and string. No, we should not. Oh, hey, there's Commander.
Surrender now or be destroyed!
Oh my god!
Lower your shields and surrender now, or some of you may be spared.
Activate the shields before they get in, or else I'm gonna throw you off the ship alive.
It's too late. They've already boarded us.
Meow. Too late, we've already boarded. We gotta get out of the ship. Where's the escape pod? That way! I think they're coming. We need to go now. Okay.
We need a map of the ship now.
I didn't bring it with me, sadly.
Don't be coy.
Don't call me. I usually leave it with my pickle.
Well then, what's that big thing behind you? I'm not afraid to. Tell us what we want to know. Yeah!
Why would I talk to you? I don't even know any of you.
Prepare to get exterminated. Put down the cat, or we'll shoot. That's something I've never heard before.
End of the line. Get off me, ship.
Space cat! Space cat! He got shot.
Wait, we can heal his wounds, can't we?
You shot MCAT?
Must have been a straight bullet.
I'm gonna need to teach you how to aim better because so nothing happens like this again.
Hello? Bleeding to death.
Let's go to the space hospital.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Let's just say our ship got taken over by space pirates and the cat got shot in the face.
Colin, is this true?
Yes.
You're my co-pilot. I leave you guys alone for one episode of Noelle in Space, and my cat gets killed and our ship is taken over?
By space pirates, yeah, but we killed them. We all shot them in the face with guns.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We have bad news for you. We lost the cat.
I'm right here.
Dang it! Kitty!
Oh, there he is. That'll be $5,000.
Dang it! I wanted the cat to be dead, now, and I also need to pay $5,000. No! Yes.
That's the last time I ever leave that ship.
You know what? Whatever. I'm going.
Hi, what can we be doing for you today?
Space allergies. allergies.
Well, what are your symptoms?
Well, it's only really one. All it really is well. When I was on my ship, I was fixing the engine, but turns out I'm allergic to the gas that we use.
Okay. We'll go see what we can do about that for you.
Thank you.
What are we gonna do about the patient?
Oh, come on, I don't know. Forget it. There's no hope for him.
Well, how's your wife?
Oh, she's dead. But don't worry, I cloned her. It's all good.
All right. Okay, it's all good. I don't know what we should do. Watch it, robot!
Power down! Power down! Power down!
Oh, we did it! Then why do we even have robots?
I don't know, probably the robots and humans equal, right? 3015
Emergency!
Software
virus detected! Software virus detected!
Are you okay, Mr. Useless Robot Thingy Mabobber, whatever you are?
Eliminate!
Security! Oh my god! I got a clear shot!
We're gonna hit the snack machine. Our bullets aren't taking effect on the robot.
Hey, it's probably made out of titanium or some dumb metal like that. Ugh. I'll go use my electromagnetic pen on him. Well, that worked. Run! Oh my god! Come on, let's go use our electromagnetic pen on him. Take this really quick.
Wait, no, I want to feel safe. Oh, jeez.
Hey, you! Robot! No!
It's good we should find a new robot. But I heard while we were fighting him, about 5 of our patients got the wrong treatment and swelled up, so got extra work to do today.
All right, well that's fine. At least we won't have to do anything with the robot.
Oh yeah, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. All right.
Yep.
Those two were the worst doctors ever. So about 5 of our patients swelled up, so we got a lot of work to do. Okay. Yes, so that was General Space Hospital. Noelle in Space has become General Space Hospital. And and then was a fashion show last week.
That's just how it works out.
Yeah, so we may have another episode of Noelle in Space soon, or else
someday.
Another fashion show. Yeah.
Space Hospital.
Or more.
They like doing the live action stuff, and I didn't have to do really I didn't film or do any live action stuff last weekend, but you guys did, so you guys know what the plot and the storyline is all about.
There's no storyline.
Well,
yeah.
Well, if you're interested in finding to watch that video and more, you can log on to our website, wakeupmissoula.wix.com/wakeupmissoula. You go to our videos, and you can look at past episodes of Wake Up Missoula, past interviews, current interviews that we just did today, Flagship Fridays. We have our Stop Animation Camp, along with our General Space Hospital on there, as well as you can go and like us on Facebook, because we post everything that you see on our show on our Facebook page, along with our Twitter page.
You can like Missoula Community Access Television on Twitter at MCAT-TV Missoula. You can like us on Facebook, as well as just check us out on MCAT.org.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to our Facebook page real quick because
Great.
I took a nice little picture of our Endeavor kids.
Oh.
And Endeavor is like a homeschool school co-op type of thing that was at our place at MCAT for the last 2 months.
Quite a while, yeah.
And they filmed a zombie movie, which turned out to be really well.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it look good?
Yeah.
Cool.
I went to the premiere and it was like, oh, I want more. They shot it. I think the biggest benefit from what I saw the biggest thing I noticed from their movie is that their audio is clean. Their audio is so clean.
Good. That's
our audio is just like, we just use the mic on the camera.
Literally, our audio is all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Good. Oh, that makes me happy. Good. Good for them.
So it'll be all over. It's called Zombies in Zootown.
Cool.
So check that out. It'll be either on their website or it's already online on YouTube. And you just look up Endeavor, I think it's ENDVR. So yeah.
Great.
But I want to say thank you to all our guests.
Yes.
Isaac Harms, Kaylee Burke, and of course they're
Erin
talking
Roberts.
about
Yeah, they're
senior
talking
speed dating
about,
and Harvest Homecare.
Is their company, yeah. Yeah, so thanks to them and also thanks to Erin Roberts for being on our show talking about Hooked on Art.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you're interested in being on our show and doing what they just did today, as in we ask them questions and they talk about their upcoming event, cause, concert, rally. I don't think we've done a rally yet. We should try to get a rally.
No,
on.
we need to get some rallies going.
So
we need to rally for the rallies.
You can call us 542-6228, otherwise known as 542.
MCAT.
And if you're introverted and you want to email us instead, you can email us mcat@mcat.org.
Yeah, like we said, we're on Twitter, on Facebook, Google, YouTube, all over.
Yes.
Just type us in. Yeah. But
everything is cool. Because here at MCAT. Because you were playing that
our
song.
MCAT song.
We wouldn't be able to hear it ever again.
Never.
Yeah. I took it off the PSA roster.
That's good.
Well, I can always play it once in a blue moon if I think of it.
It's a good song. And Asaph really picked it up pretty quickly. He heard it a million times.
Yeah.
But we're just bantering on and on.
We sure are. Our show's over.
I'm like arguing with myself whether or not if we could go all the way to the end of the hour. But we're about 8 minutes to the hour. But we had a nice long show.
We did.
And I want to thank our viewing audience, and I thank you guys for joining me this wonderful morning. And we'll be on again this afternoon.
We will. 2 p.m. We'll be on Channel 189 again.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But without further ado, for Wake Up Missoula, I'm Scott Ramp.
And I'm Noelle McFoy. Here's Asaph Adonai.